SoFi Stadium. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. A number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Jackson from the shotgun. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This is brought in at the 21. A solid punt, but also a nice return there, 14 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And what a performance he is coming off of. I know that this is a different era of football where we're throwing it around a heck of a lot more, but still, over 500 yards passing.
500.
That's phenomenal, incredible. Let's see if he can take last week's game and carry it forward and have another similar performance.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. And he goes down. Get to him.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Well, the corner gets a hand on it, but he still makes the play. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Well, sure looked pretty coming off of his hand, but sometimes you might have to take a little bit off of it. That one looked a little too hot to handle.
Yeah, but off the tip, hey, they still got the catch, right?
It's amazing, isn't it? Even when it goes wrong, it turns out right.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
His throw caught right around the 6. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. The opening drive, it continues, Charles, to be all pass, and it's working. Now they're on the doorstep of a touchdown here, 1st and goal.
Brandon, because it's working so well, I think the entire playbook is open for them right now. Do you want to run?
Touchdown! A great play there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and not have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 54 yards, and a touchdown.
11 touchdowns on the ground this season, and the pride really extends throughout the entire offense. And in this case, I'm focusing on the offensive line. The leverage, the ability to get downfield, make that extra block in order to give him more space to run. They really look forward to him carrying the football because they're going to get him to the end zone.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. And complete to Drake London. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. This defense for the Rams, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just... McVay unhappy on the sidelines visibly. He's made the decision to reach for the red flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yes.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. On play action, they'll throw. And that is caught. It's Winslow. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Jeudy. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, 34 yards. And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise, too.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now it's Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 21 yards there on 3rd down. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Oh, what a juke into space. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down. Here's Jackson. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so, they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Duvernay with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Slot man moves right. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's got room. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And the Rams had 11-2 now. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty good.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 15. They'll set up to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he is going to have the Rams 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. This will be caught. Judy. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. A taking the lead. Extra point by Patterson. Up and good. The lead is now 21-14. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw him down and he said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding what...
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there. 32 yards. And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Patterson. Up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Patterson back out there to send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. Throwing on second and long. Jackson. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. On third down, here's Dobbins. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. They go play action here on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tyquan Thornton as the first half is winding down. And the Rams will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Patterson. Up and good. And lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Ravens going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Jackson now. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get this one out. Field across the 45.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 33. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. We welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. As the Rams offense comes back out, here is the NFC playoff picture coming into the weekend. And for the moment, they're sitting pretty in possession of that number 2 seed. But as we know, it often happens, this is all still subject to change.
Well, you're so right about that. But even though the math isn't there yet, I think it's going to take new math for them not to make the playoffs. They're almost certainly going to be in the tournament and certainly going to be a dangerous team if you have to play against them.
Back to throw now on first down. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. But pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Jackson. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander the third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now it's Jackson. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to the...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. You talk about certain guys just having a nose for the end zone. He's one of them, and he was not going to be denied there.
And defensively, especially in the red zone, you've got to be able to at least slow him down and hold on for dear life. But he's able to get out a couple of tackles there, and not enough people got there in time. Pretty poor on the defensive side of the ball.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a play fake here on first down. Going up top for Kupp. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Now that's a tough throw because he's moving to his left. He's got to get his shoulders pointed back right to throw it all the way across field to try and connect. Unable to do so.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Roquan Smith, and the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
72 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his team.
He's got a man. Complete. And he's going to be shoved out, but not before he gets this down to the 20-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 58 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 15. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying again another day.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. They'll go again with Dobbins. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams 18. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a 1st down. An option handoff here to Dobbins. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. With career touchdown number 96, he joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead he does go down to a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 31-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And room there to work it inside the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Rams. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Rams will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The football back over to Baltimore and J.K. Dobbins. He's had a touchdown for every quarter so far. 3 here in the third, and probably hoping he's not done yet.
And this is a situation where it's okay to be greedy. When you've already scored 3 times, you want 4, you want more than that. And guess what? That only helps your team.
Yeah, so far 3 now. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and taken. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch out. Back now here on EA Sports. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pickup there at 22. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. And now they're in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is caught. It's Winslow. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it.
And now off to the races down the right side. 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
And the Rams getting set to go now. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A good gain on first. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And he's going to try and do this himself. And he's going to have a Rams first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw here. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
An 8-yard loss brings up 4th down.
They'll set up a throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 3rd down, trying to get a little bit closer. From here, the field goal will be 55 yards. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a 1st down. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Another run here with Dobbins.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
A give up the middle to Dobbins.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Tucker's kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they've managed the clock exactly right.
Now, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. So all eyes on this Rams offense. Down by a field goal. 1:12 to go. Back to throw. They'll roll it, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. B.J. Hill in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. And he will find Winslow on the left side, complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He's back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Patterson now for the extra point.
And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out set at the line for this next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this. Them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. One last shot for Jackson. Pass is tipped, but he's still able to bring it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It took us until the final play to officially decide a winner. Although in that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew